A gay pride parade in a staunchly conservative European nation. This weekend, Europride marched through the streets of Poland, the first former Soviet bloc country to host the annual event. Now, the media is examining the gradual change in how Eastern European nations view homosexuality. We're analyzing coverage of the parade from Euronews, the EU Observer, the BBC, the Wall Street Journal, and France 24. Homosexuality was repressed in Poland under communist rule, which ended about 20 years ago. Though gay Polish citizens say their situation improves every year, many groups do not accept them. Euronews reports about 2,000 police attended the event to maintain peace between paraders and anti-gay protesters.
Police were on hand to provide security as counter-demonstrations were held. Opinion polls suggest around 80% of Poles oppose gay marriage. A number of eggs were hurled at gay pride participants and several arrests were made.
The counter-protests highlight a sharp distinction between the views of homosexuality in Eastern Europe and Western cultures. The EU Observer reports, a recent survey noted that Cyprus, Latvia, and Poland extend the fewest legal rights to gay people out of all the EU members. Countries further east, such as Belarus and Moldova, scored even worse. The BBC says many find it difficult to be openly gay in Poland, suggesting the culture's lack of acceptance might be one factor in the parade's modest attendance, which was dramatically lower than that of previous years. While Europride's organizers had hoped a minimum of 20,000 people from across Europe would join the event, police estimates put the figures at several thousand. By comparison, more than 1 million people attended a gay pride march in Madrid 3 years ago. The Wall Street Journal blames the turnout on lack of sponsorship, saying, "Unlike in the U.S. and some Western European countries where gay pride events have been targeted by marketers, in Poland, a predominantly Catholic country where church attendance is among the highest in Europe, businesses are afraid to market to the gay and lesbian community." But France 24 reports, regardless of attendance, it's incredible the parade happened in Poland at all. 5 years ago, Europride would have been illegal in Warsaw. The news agency says this event may signal a shift in attitude.
It is the first time that Europride has been organised without the support of the city authorities. It had the authorisation, of course, of the city authorities, but not the support. And a lot of Poles were against it. And in a way, the way in which we can see the biggest success that it had was along the route, the way people in Warsaw were looking out of their windows, smiling, even dancing to the rhythms of the parade. I think that you can see the beginning of a change in attitudes happening in the effects of these parades, which are now being held in Warsaw.
So what do you think? Is the parade a sign of increasing acceptance for homosexuality in Eastern Europe? For Newsy.com, I'm Stephanie Zeppelin. Multiple sources, the real story.